So just going for my first golf competition of the year, clubs in the van, and we're off to the Sunningdale Foursomes. So yeah, can't wait. In she goes, and off I go. So I played Sunningdale Foursomes this week. It was my first event. Played with a lady called Nicola Smith. She's in the county team with me. We get on really well and we play very, very similar golf. And I couldn't have asked for a better partner, to be honest, because not only did I think we both get on really well on and off the course, but it was nice to have that first event with someone that probably doesn't expect too much from me either. And yeah, honestly, I felt like I'd let her down. And I'm judging that really probably on the very last 3 shots that I hit in that tournament, which I don't massively want to talk about because it's just horrible, rubbish, disappointing, just everything about that. So I'm not going to talk about those last 3 shots because I think after processing it, I've written stuff down because I think that's just really good way to think about how the event went, how I prepared for it, how confident I felt going forward, how I felt about my playing part, my opponents. Yeah, I mean the female that I played against, she was absolutely lovely, and to a degree so was the man. He kept himself to himself, but yeah, I just really allowed him to get in my head probably on the last couple of holes, and I felt so disappointed in myself. I know foursomes is such a different game to playing individual stroke play, and I totally get that, and I haven't had that much experience in doing that for the past 20 odd years, so I have got to give myself a bit of latitude with that. But I'm also so much better, I felt like I was so much better at being able to go, Matt, do you know what, yeah, it's annoyed me how he's been like that, but it's nothing to do with me, I just need to process it and get on with my shot, which I didn't do very well, and then I didn't do the next very well, or the next. And with foursomes, those next 3 shots aren't the next 3 shots, they're like over the next 2 holes, because you're playing every other shot, you get gimmies, you get all of those things. So how do I feel that my preparation has gone? I couldn't ask more of myself for my pitching and chipping. I have nailed that down to feeling confident on the course, to being able to visualize the type of pitch or chip that I want to hit and execute it with a good strike. Yes, sometimes you are a little bit hard, a little bit soft, whatever, but I'm executing the shot that I'm visualizing, and I'm so happy that I've been able to come down that route. That has taken me 3 years of coming back to golf to feeling like I have got a short game again. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. I've worked super hard before Christmas, and I've continued to do that, not only on my strength and conditioning, as you've seen on some of my YouTube things, but yeah, I think I'm getting there with that. Now going on, I suppose I'd written some bits down in my trusty little book, and you know, the practice round, Sunningdale, again, the most amazing venue. That tree is incredible. The putting green, I've got to say, when my husband, when John walked onto the putting green, he went, I can't believe they'd use AstroTurf around the outside of it. And I went, John, that's not AstroTurf. And he went, what? And he bent down and he was like stroking the grass. And he was like, that's insane. He said, that's incredible. There's not one weed anywhere. Like, if anyone knows John, they know that he will, the uttermost appreciation for a well manicured lawn. And yeah, this like blew his mind. So it's just such a beautiful club, absolutely beautiful. What a venue as well. And the people that go and play in it as well, they come from all over the world. Practice round, played with some amazing, like this amazing group, Tom Davies and Nicola. Oh, Nicola, forgive me, I can't think of your surname. She's an ex-LET tour player. They had a cameraman with them, but the vibe on the practice day was brilliant. I had such a great time. So did my Nicola. And we all gelled. We played for the Cup of Tea trophy, or Cup of Tea Cup, I think it was called. Had such a good laugh. Really, you know, enjoyed the whole process of it. Felt relaxed, confident, and free and easy to just go and play. The tournament rolled round the following day. I had slept well. I felt great. I had confidence. I hit it great on the range. I did my pre-shot, like, you know, pre-round routine. I couldn't ask more from myself. And you know, Nicola and I played super consistent all day. A couple of little wild shots, not even wild actually, slight like misses of fairways, like just on the fringe of the fairway or the apron of the fairway, and then just slightly right of the green or slightly left of the green. They weren't like crazy wild sort of things. We never really had, if we did have anything, we never had good luck. Like if we were somewhere, we had a bad lie. If we were in something that we shouldn't have been in, it was not only in a place that we shouldn't have been, but it was also a terrible lie. And the luck just did not fall on our side. So that was one of those things that golf is fantastic and heartbreaking and soul destroying, when it doesn't fall like that for your side. You know, our opponents hit a couple of wild shots and they had just missed the gorse, just missed a ditch, and had a view to the pin. And they were like in the trees, and then he hit a wild shot in pine trees and they had a clear shot to the pin. There was never anything that, even with a terrible shot, they still had almost, you know, near perfect conditions just to hit a shot back out into play, like, you know, and actually still advance like they normally would, even if they were from the fairway. But that is golf, and I totally take that on the chin. So I felt like I'd ticked all my boxes turning up to the tournament. I was excited, I was prepared, I was determined to at least do myself and Nicola proud and play well. And I honestly, from hitting 3 bad shots and how our round finished, I felt sick. Like, I felt so disappointed in myself, and I really couldn't shake that feeling. I went to bed thinking about those 3 shots. What could I have done differently? Like, should I have listened to myself? I didn't feel confident hitting that club on my very last shot. Should I have gone, well, do you know what? I know that. I should listen to myself. I don't feel that confident. And let's just hit another shot, like with a different club that I would have to almost play with, and get it advancing forward. Whereas I think I was stubborn with myself, and I was like, no, this is the club, this is the yardage, and this is the club that I should be hitting. Rather than saying, well, yeah, but do you know what? I've got just bad vibes about it, and I will just go up a club and swing it a bit easier. And that's, I suppose, like in my 20, 30 years of playing, I should have bloody known that. I should have fucking known that and just listened to myself and gone, oh, just club up and swing it easy and just enjoy the shot. Whereas I stepped off of it, I got back in front of it, and I think that is the one, that is the shot that's annoyed me the most. And that kept me up at night last night. And I've come to the golf course today and I've hit balls, I've chipped. They've actually just holotimed the course. So that's a bit of a crappy situation, but you know, I've swung it great on the range, I've struck it great, you know, all the things that I've been working on, I feel like I'm doing good things. So it's just, I just feel disappointed, and I need to just vent it, get it out and learn from it. And I think that's the biggest thing. This is my first event, and take some positives from it. And there's lots of positives to take from that day yesterday. And what churns on you is those 3 bad shots, and that's what's pissing me off the most. So I've got 2.5 weeks to prepare for my next event, which is the Formby Levitt Scratch 36 hole event, and then the following day I've got a 36 hole event at Delamere Forest. I'm looking forward to those. I'm really looking forward to those, and I've just got to prepare myself just to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. My God, that's a bloody Attack on Titan saying. I'll keep that in there for my daughter. She'll appreciate that. Anyway, guys, if you are along for this journey, I hope you enjoy listening to me processing it. I'm trying to get some good content out for you to actually enjoy seeing how I'm thinking about my game, the ups and the downs, obviously. If you are enjoying the journey, please think about subscribing. Like literally 97% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. That would make such a huge difference to my channel. Thanks very much, and I will see you around.